What's up, guys? Life is hard, you know, and you gotta do whatever the fuck it takes to be a fucking winner. You know, in life, there's a million things pulling at your attention. You know, there's a million men, nasty, dirty little men that want your daughter. There's a million sick and conniving women that want your sons. There's corporations trying to take everything you fucking got so that you can't even leave behind a little bit of something for your fucking family. Even to the extent that you can't even leave behind something for your family. They want to take all your money before you die. You gotta do whatever the fuck it takes to be a fucking winner in life. I think the first step of life should be to figure out your money situation, whatever that might be. My grandfather told me that you have to have people who own businesses and you have to have people who work for people who own businesses. And my grandfather looked me straight in the face and said, "Well, bud, I'm a motherfucker that works for people who own businesses." And I told my grandfather, "Well, that's never gonna be me." So at that point, I started my own business. And I never looked back. Even to this day, I say, like, I would rather fucking die than work a job. If my destiny was to work a fucking job, I would put a bullet in my fucking head right fucking now. Me personally, I would rather fucking die than work a job for my life. So that's like step one, is to figure out your money situation. And as they say, you only have to do it once. To figure out your money situation, you only have to do it once. Once you figure out your money, the rest of your life will unfold before you, and you are free to do whatever the fuck you want. Life is all about progress. The real battle happens in your own mind, guys. The real battle happens in your own mind. Um, it happens when you choose to persevere, and in moments of pain, you choose to persevere. Never give up. Never give up. You don't, and it doesn't always happen with a smile on your fucking face. You're not always doing it with a smile on your fucking face, but you always gotta persevere. Because what is the alternative? And for me, after a while, I stopped having such a desire for growth, you know. I stopped having such a desire for growth, and I just wanted to keep what I have or had or have. The most success always goes to the people who want it the most. The real most success goes to the people who want it the most. So, number one is you got to figure out your money situation. You only have to do it once, you know. And after that, you do whatever the fuck you want. But yeah. But the battle happens in your mind, guys, and you'll know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when you embrace the power of the mind and decision making. There we go. Decision making. Now, this whole law of attraction thing, I think, has gotten way out of hand. You know, people think that the law of attraction is a magical secret to make your dreams come true and shit like that, and it's not. The law of attraction and manifestation, to me, is all about decision making. You know those books that we used to read as kids? That internal conversation that you have between you and the creator, you know, that's what decides your future, you know. Magic's not real, you know, but the power of decision making and choosing your destiny is as real as the stars in the sky. You know, any successful person will tell you that success happens in the mind, you know, and whether you're aware of it or not, now you're aware of it. And in my mind, you know, I always went in the direction of money until I made enough money to be satisfied. Now all I do is I log in, work every day on my business, and I'm good, you know. So that's it. Success happens in the mind. And success happens in the mind. And it doesn't happen until you decide with relentless, ruthless, violent action that you're going to be successful, and persistence that you're going to be successful no matter what. And push through all the barriers, and if you can, do it with a fucking smile on your fucking face, knowing that this pain that you're gonna go through is temporary. the pain that you're going to go through on the road to success is only temporary. So, all right. I will talk to you guys later.